Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In case you're new here, my name is Lorena and I love to share my recipes with you. And if you've been here before, then hello again. Today we're going to do a Christmas Bundt cake, which is just amazing. It's Christmas in a pan because I have tons of spices, zest from oranges, raisins, also walnuts. It's just so perfect for Christmas. Now, this recipe is from a couple of years ago, but along the way I've made a few changes to it, so I just want to make sure that you have the updated version. As always, if you want to see the full recipe, then all you need to do is click on the link in the description box below and that will take you to the blog where you will find lots more recipes. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, or if you like Christmas or raisins or walnuts. Of course, you're also invited to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. I'm now going to make this Christmas Bundt cake, so if you want to see how it's done, then keep on watching this video. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to beat our butter, which is already here at room temperature, along with a bit of oil and also brown sugar. I'm also going to zest my orange into this and we're going to beat it along with those ingredients as well, and also with the spices. I always like to add my zest at this point because the beating will make the zest release more oils, which is what gives our baked goods that amazing smell and flavor. It's always better to have a fine zest from an orange, and in this case I'm getting help from this microplane zester, which is really good and I definitely recommend it. For the spices, I'm using ginger, cinnamon, and cloves. Whenever you're using a stand mixer, you want to stop every once in a while and use the spatula to scrape down the sides and also the bottom of the bowl to make sure that everything is incorporating nicely. Now I'm adding the eggs, the honey, and also the vanilla extract. You can also do this batter by hand, but it will take a lot more work to get it to that creamy texture that we need. This is the texture that we need from the eggs. We want it to be really dense and come together like this. And now I'm going to add the milk. This is going to make it split, and that is alright because it's going to come together again once we add the dry ingredients. And in the dry ingredients we're adding the flour, the baking powder, and also the salt. The final touch is the walnuts, which are previously toasted and chopped, and also raisins. Here I have my pan that I previously buttered and floured. You want to butter it nicely, and then when you flour it, you want to turn it upside down and tap on it to remove the excess of flour. Now the dough goes in and it's going to be baked in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit for 15 minutes to 1 hour, or until you can insert a knife at the center and you get it dry when it comes out. So the bundt cake is in the oven, and I did something at the 20-minute mark. So if you have an electric oven, you want to try to use the bottom and top heats so that it cooks evenly. And if you have convection oven, you want to only have the fan on whenever you have several layers of baking trays, like for example if you're making several cookies, because it does increase the temperature of the oven a bit while distributing the heat around as well. So in this case, what I do is at the 20-minute mark, I check on it through the window, and what I do is I place it only to the bottom heat if I see that at the top it's golden enough, because this is a bundt cake that tends to get overly golden on the top. Now this is not a problem if you have a gas oven, because it only has bottom heat, so you should be fine with the tone of golden that it has on top. I always like to remove my bundt cake from the pan as soon as it comes out of the oven, because I feel like as time goes by, moisture builds up in between the pan and the cake, and that makes it stick more. And so I place a bit of parchment paper on top of it and onto the cooling rack, and then I wiggle it a bit to make it loose, and it should come off fine. To garnish the bundt cake, I use eucalyptus leaves, and also I dusted on some icing sugar. I'm going to try a piece of this. I've already tried some and it's incredible, but I want to do it in front of you so that I can tell you what I feel. And I always eat bundt cakes with my hand. Don't ask me why, but I think that it should be illegal to eat a bundt cake with a spoon. It's amazing how comforting a homemade bundt cake, freshly baked, with so many nice flavors that remind you of Christmas, of home. They just bring you back to this time in the year. How good it can make you feel. It's so full of spices, you can definitely feel them. There's no way to ignore them. It's not a pinch of this, a pinch of that. It's a really nice amount of spices. With the walnuts and the raisins, it's just perfect. I really hope you like this and that you make it at home. And if you do make it at home, don't forget to upload a photo to social media, tag me on them so that I can see them, and also use the hashtag RecipeCJ. If you like this video and this recipe, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And also, again, you're invited to subscribe to my channel. You can do so by clicking on the subscribe button below, and also then clicking the bell so that you get a notification every time that I post a new video. If you want more content, tips, and recipes from me, don't forget to follow me on all my other social media. I'll leave them right here, but also I'll link them down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.